Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video I want to show Concernedmom's Melon Togwaggle Druid. So this is a deck that is seeing a bit more of a resurgence in Wild because of one card, Geppetto Joybuzz. It's a 6/6 minion, and its battle cry, it's a 6/6 minion for 8 with its battle cry, draw 2 minions from your deck, set their attack, health and cost to 1. And so, because Aviana has been nerfed to 10 from 9, it used to be the case that you needed to have the Innovate to do the big Togwaggle combo with your Togwaggle, Aviana, Coon, and Azalina. But now with the Geppetto Joybuzz, you can now do that combos a little bit more easily and even earlier in some cases. Now we're up against a priest who is most likely a big priest. That's why we kept the Nourish. Nourish you want to keep against the control decks. And I haven't played a ton of this deck myself, but I've played 5 games of it. I won 4, lost 1. The one game I lost was my own fault because I misplayed horribly. But 3 of my wins have been against Pirate Warriors. For some reason there's a ton of Pirate Warrior right now. I lost to a Control Warrior. And and I beat a, I believe I beat an even Shaman. Now, I want to keep, do I want to keep the Innovate? I think I just want to draw cards. I want to get to my Melon. So we're just going to go ahead and draw. There's the Melon.
Job done. Now,
one of the best pulls you can get off Joybuzz is Aviana. Aviana for 1 mana is absolutely insane. I've never actually managed to pull that off, as again, haven't played the deck too much. But this deck can get really out of control. Okay, there's our Innovate. So this is great. So now we can go ahead and draw a bunch of stuff. Okay, we got Geppetto. That's good news. Now, because we have Geppetto, we don't need the Innovate anymore. So we can actually Innovate Nourish next turn. We can Innovate Nourish. Do we want to do that? Maybe just draw. If I Innovate Nourish, I will go to 7 crystals. Yeah, and then on turn 8, I can play the Joybuzz. That's okay. Gain the crystals. Okay, so now we can Joybuzz on 8.
This'll be good.
And how the combo works, so you play the Aviana, then you follow that up with a Coon to refresh your mana crystals. You then play King Togwaggle after you've played out most of your hand and drawn cards to swap decks with your opponent, usually giving your opponent a close to empty deck. And then once you've played out as much as you can, you then play Aviana to copy your opponent's hand, giving you a copy of the Togwaggle Ransom, and then you can start playing out your opponent's hand. It's just a really out of control deck, if you can, in some cases.
I'll make you a real
Okay, so we have a Aviana and a King Togwaggle for 1 mana. So next turn, I believe we can do the full combo. Next turn we can go Aviana. We can then play our Coon to refresh. We would then draw some cards. And then once we're happy with that, we can Togwaggle to swap decks. So we get to do the combo on turn 9. Okay, here we go. So we start with Aviana.
My winged children fill the skies.
Okay, we'll then go ahead. This doesn't do anything. Now we're gonna, so we can play this. Okay, we'll draw another one. We can go ahead and ramp. We have to make sure we have 2 mana left over here. Okay, so we can go ahead and I think now is a good time to play the Tog. So we'll play the Tog.
We be taking this now. Is Cobalt
Okay, steal the hand.
Your soul is in my hands.
Okay, wow, no minions, eh? Okay, we're at 10 cards, so I'll just throw out my coin, hero power hit.
Hand is too full.
Now keep in mind, all of the minions for his Big Priest deck are now in our list. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and screen. There's a Mind Blast. Okay, so we're the Big Priest now. Well, yeah, he literally cannot do anything because I played it like my deck is just garbage. So yeah, really fun deck if you want to check it out. It actually is quite favored against Big Priest, as you saw. Even if they get the bind, a lot of the time you're okay. So if you want to try it out, the deck code is in the description below. If you want to support the channel, you can drop a subscription. Otherwise, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again.